Hello everyone. In this lecture series, we are going to see about software testing techniques and what are the techniques commonly we are used in software testing. Let's see one by one. Black box testing. Black box testing is the another type of manual testing. In this testing, the test engineer will analyze the software against the requirements and identify the defects or bugs, and it will send back to the development team once the error has cleared. And also, black box testing is a no knowledge of internal program design or code required, and that tests are based on the requirements and functionality. If we are giving the input as like that a, and the expected output also will be a, so we can identify the input and the expected output as well, and we can't see what are the functions what are the functions inside of the techniques we are used in black box testing. That's the knowledge of no internal program. And the second one is white box testing. In white box testing, the developer will inspect every line of code before handing it over to the testing team or the concerned test engineer. And white box testing is also called as a glass box testing, clear box testing, transparent testing, like this. Subsequently, the code is noticeable for developers throughout the testing. That's why this process is known as white box testing. And also, in other word, we can say that developer will execute the complete white box testing for the particular software and send the specific application to the testing team. And in this white box testing, the internal code of program we can see, and the internal code required as well. The tests are based on the coverage of code statement, branches, paths, and conditions. Okay, this is the diagram for white box testing. It is representing the flow of data and what where it is started and where it is ended, and the customer giving the requirements based on the project, and we can find the bugs and we can clear the errors. Okay, so next one is black box testing. Black box testing internally functionality we can't see, and we can't process it. So this is the input. We can identify, we can everyone can identify, and the expected output also can identify. And the next one is software testing life cycle phases. Software testing life cycle phases consists of requirements analysis, test planning, test cases development, test environmental setup, test execution, test closure. Requirement analysis is the first step of the software testing life cycle model. Testing planning is the most efficient phases of the software testing life cycle, where all the testing plans are defined. Third one is test case development. Test case development phases get started once the test planning phases is completed. The fourth one is test environment setup. Test environment setup is the vital part of the software development life cycle. Basically, the test environment decides the condition on which software is tested. Fifth one is test execution. After the test case development and test environment setup, the test execution phases get started. Sixth one is test closure. Test closure is the final stage of software testing life cycle, where all the testing related activities are completed and documented. A requirement study. In this requirement study, the test cycle starts with the study of client's requirements. Okay, in the space, the developer or a testing team leader can get the requirements from the user, and study about the requirements. Understanding of the requirements is very essential for testing the product. Analysis and planning. The second phases will be analysis and planning. In this analysis planning, the test objectives and requirements will be covered. Overall schedule will be planned, and standards and methodology will be followed. Resource record including necessary training, roles and responsibility of the team members to be presented, and the tools are used. Third one is test case design and development. In this test case design, we are design the modules or applications. What are the uh, visually we need. Okay, let's see these six types of life cycle phases in the next lecture series. Thank you.